Thanks for the liver, by the way.
I wasn't your donor, actually.
But you said that...
Well, yeah, that's why I came back, and I was a match, but apparently I picked up a parasite in Africa, and that's just made the transplant too risky.
So if it wasn't you or Nicholas or Mom, who was it? Do we even know?
We do. It was, Sam McCall.
Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was generous of her. I'll have to thank her. What now?
Sam's part of the surgery went great, but the next day she was given the wrong medication, and she went into cardiac arrest. She didn't make it.
Sam died because of me?
Nothing to do with the transplant.
How can you be sure?
From the results of the autopsy. Lulu, listen to me. Listen to me, please. Do not blame yourself for this.
Sam's kids, Danny and Scout, they lost their mom. Why would Sam risk her life for me?
Has Dante said anything to you about Sam?
No? Why?
Well, when Sam died, she and Dante were in a relationship.
Was it serious?
Well, they've been living together for a while and raising their kids together.
So while I was in a coma, Sam was Rocco's mom.
Not officially, but for all intents and purposes, yeah.
So Sam saved my life, and then Dante lost her. Were Sam and Dante together?
I don't know the exact dates, but I think it's been a couple years.
So they were really in love. That's it.
That's what?
That's what I saw in Dante. That's what I saw. I couldn't name it because I've never seen him in love with anyone else, but that was it. The look in his eyes, it was grief. Grief over losing the woman he loved. I can't wait.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to After News Delight. So let's get to it, you guys, man. This is part 2 of Lucky giving the bad news to Lulu. Heavy stuff, man. So I was just talking about in the last video how Lucky revealed that their father had passed, Luke. And Lulu didn't quite take that, strongly, man. She definitely got emotional about that. Didn't believe it at first either. I was like, man, it's a tough job for Lucky right now, having to tell his sister right after he's so pleased to see her in person, but he's got to bring this bad news to her though. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be someone like it had to be either Lucky or Lord that did it though. So I am glad that Lucky got it out the way and told her. But he had to tell her another situation. Luckily, she already knew that Dustin passed before the coma. So I'm glad she had to deal with the third one. And there's some other people that passed away during that period of time that she was out that she knew that she's going to have to find out about too. They found out that the grandmother's doing okay, so good thing there. But there was another death that actually is the cause of why she's still here today. So Lucky told her that, because she assumed that it was him that gave her the transplant. And she, like, Lulu did not know that it wasn't Lucky who gave her the transplant. And the reason why he couldn't give her the transplant because when he was in Africa, he got a parasite, so they didn't want to take a chance on the parasite destroying her body. So they couldn't use his even though he was a match. Sam was, and we know the story there, and Sam went through with it. And so he told her the whole story, how the surgery actually went successful, but then the day after, there was some complications that came out of nowhere, and she ended up passing. And at first, Lulu was shocked that Sam did it, and then after that, it was one of those things where she was kind of like really appreciative of Sam as well, you know, that Sam would do something like that. And that was crazy. But I think for Lulu, I don't think she's going to feel too guilty about this, because Lucky also explained that Sam was given the wrong medication and overdosed on it. And so Lulu was able to find out that it wasn't directly just because she gave her the transplant that she died. So, you know, Lulu was able to kind of, you know, have that explained really well by Lucky there. So, and also the Dante situation, because Lucky also told her that Sam and Dante were in a relationship and they had been living together for a while. As she learns that they were together for a few years, she realized they were in love, and that what she saw in Dante's eyes, she had never seen him in love with anyone else. And the look in his eyes was grief over the woman he loved. So she knew something, because I remember she asked Lucky, what's up with him, you know, because she felt like there was something up with Dante, like he was going through something while he was talking to her. And now she knows, because I forgot that Dante didn't disclose that Sam died with her. They never got to that point in their conversation where they had to talk about it. That's why I was never brought up originally. But that's why I also made the video about earlier, if y'all, because that video should be up before this one, where Dante was talking to Maxie today about not hiding his grief when he's around Lulu. So now Lulu knows. So I'm glad like Lucky told her. So now it wouldn't be like eerie, or because I know like Dante the way he is, he would have hid this stuff from Lulu, man. So I'm glad that Lulu knows about it now. Maybe Lulu could even tell him that she knows, so that he can be open in his grief around her. So good stuff, though, man. My heart breaks for Lulu, though, having to find out those two things, you know, back to back. Gonna be very hard for her to process, but at least she does. At least she knows. At least with the Sam situation, she doesn't have to feel guilty about it. You know what I mean? So, but go ahead and give me your thoughts on this. We're gonna talk about Danny a little bit later. Go ahead, give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News, still like.